Evening, we're on Cley Beach tonight. We're going to film another match with Norfolk Angling Club. The wind's southwesterly, meaning that the sea's flat calm. We're fishing up and over high water, 7 till 10:30. 40 anglers booked in, which if they all turn up will be a new club record. Let's hope there's some fish here. Quite ready for the draw yet, but Roger's turned up, so he's got like a van full of bait and stuff ready to dish out, which he is doing. It all lives in that bucket. But I got in the car park and Simon says there's 40 booked in. I mean, that is incredible, isn't it?
That's
I mean,
pretty impressive, isn't it?
It is.
And then to bear in mind, last week at Cart Gap, all the way down there, we had 32 as well.
Amazing,
29 down in Gorston. It's just brilliant.
Yeah, it's working well, isn't it? Something's working. Well, there's a lot of people doing a lot of stuff to help it, you know, and it's...
But it's just about the fishing. Nobody's got big egos. It's not about winning loads of money. It's just about fishing and enjoying yourself on a Monday night. That's it. That's all it's about.
Working, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Anybody wants to come along, we'll always help you in whatever you want to do.
Still £6 a match, isn't it? And we are fishing 2 sections now because we've got, like, when you've got 35, 40 anglers.
We said that if it was over 20 anglers, we'd do two sections and then do first, second and third in each section. And since the start of the season, it's been doing really well. Yeah. Really working well.
And we're getting some bonus fish turn up as well now, which always makes it look a bit prettier.
With the sea like it is.
Yeah. You'll be all right, mate. It'll be you, I expect. Well done. Most of the best pegs are gone, which is bad. I don't want a high number. I keep drawing high numbers.
Are there any good ones left?
No. John Spalton's on end peg.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Selected earlier.
I said peg 10 or went up, but... No,
we're in 2 zones tonight, so it's not the end of the world. Mike, how are you, mate?
Well, 36, right, I'm not on the wreck. Fantastic, well done, mate. I'd be nervous. 36 for me.
I'd be nervous too, Tom, if I was wearing a girl coat.
Where's that, Carl? No, it's good, mate. Yeah, honestly, yeah, I'd have took that.
You got Lloyd beside you. You got Lloyd beside you. And Spalt and the dog's on number 1.
24.
Give me a number, mate.
Number 9.
Oh, that's even better, mate.
That'll do. We'll see. Number 9. Bit of a walk. Right, off to the peg we go. Got Ben Lockwood, who's Dwayne's son, on my right tonight. John's going to get carted off down the beach by the dog. You'll be lucky to get there, mate. Right, we've got to walk right up there. We've got plenty of time to the off, and I haven't got anything extravagant going on anyway, so we've got Ben Lockwood up there to my right, and then they're gradually all making their way along here, but Dave Sycamore is going to be to my left, so I sort of skim over the local marks and stuff. We just do the fishing matches and stuff, but a lot of you already subscribe to him. This is the guy that runs the East Angling YouTube channel, which shows you all the venues throughout Norfolk, Suffolk and beyond. So he's going to be here tonight, and if you get a big fish, mate, you know where to come.
Well, I'm only fishing for big fish tonight. So.
It's a lesson from the last few years. It is like that. Get bonus fish or blow out, isn't it?
I'll run up and down with 30. What we talking about? 18 centimetre dabs, 23 centimetre dabs. No good to this. I think someone will catch dogfish or hounds tonight.
Yeah, I do. And there'll be a 50 centimetre bass in the car park.
I would have thought after that little stir up.
Well, the bass won't be in the car park, but the person who catches it will be.
There's been a few about as well, and we've had that little stir up the last few days. So
yeah.
It's flattened out nice now.
Yeah, it'll be a nice evening.
I might even be able to get a cast in tonight.
Be alright.
Yeah.
Okay. See you later. Right. It's going to be a busy few months, really. Norfolk is fantastic for bigger fish these days, smooth hounds, big dogfish, bass. So it must be partly what's attracting the numbers to our matches. That and people like this character. You're nearly there. peg one. I don't know how you do it. If you don't win it from there, John. Little bit of roll on the edge, not a lot. Nice and easy. Haven't unpacked the box really since last match, so we've got 3 hook flappers and 6-ounce leads. Short snoods, medium snoods and longer snoods. Show you the bait in a minute. Get set up. We'll just have a quick look at what we're going to do. Not that it makes any difference to the grand scheme of things. We just have to fill the middle of the video up, so I do a bit of fishing. So anyway, we're going to have 6-ounce lead on the bottom, and then we're going 2 up, 1 down, a little white boom on the bottom, in the hope that that's going to keep that hook away from that tangling. If it all balls up around the lead, I'll just revert back to the 3 hooks up, but I thought that might give a little bit of better presentation or something, I don't know. Anyway, we'll do that, and if it don't work, we'll revert to shorter snoods and try different distances until we catch something. But while it's daylight, I think, you know, slightly longer snoods. I think these are about 14 inches, so you might get a bass or a thornback or something doing that. So, but while it's daylight, I'll be able to see what everybody else is doing, and then when it gets dark, then we've really got to try and capitalise on darkness and the fact that the fish will probably come a bit closer to the beach. But got to start somewhere. We're going to have a look at Ben in a minute, see what he's up to. Before we go wandering off up the beach, I better just show you that we've got a few lugworms. We're only here for 3.5 hours, so they're just the local blow lug. Work really well at times. There's a squid there, and in that bag there's a frozen mackerel somewhere, and my lunch or evening dinner. But he's there defrosting, but I think he might have even been out the freezer once before, so I'm becoming quite well known for my crap bait, so I might as well continue. Ain't done me any harm since Christmas though, but wheels have got to come off sometime. Let's hope it's not tonight. Let's hope we get something decent. We'll be fishing for it, so that's all you can do is hope. That old mackerel's too hard to cut up at the moment, so now's a good opportunity. So this is Dwayne Lockwood's son, this is Ben. So chip off the old book. So it's multiplier reel down, Dower tournament, and same rod as mine. Yeah, rig wise, gonna be exactly like his dad. 3 hook flapper, short snoods. That's what I was using last week, pretty much the same. Has he paid for all your bait tonight, mate, or have you had to?
He paid the bait, I paid the match. So.
Oh well, that's fair enough. Right, let's see what he's got. What's in there? Local blow lug, crab, blacks, razorfish, well equipped. Well, you'll do all right tonight. You've got everything going for you. We're not in a bad area. I think it'll be all right.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah, if you've got Wizzy on your right hand side, he's a handful. You'll if you beat him, you've done really well.
I aim just to beat my old man. That's the only competition I have.
Yeah, that's not easy either, is it? No. Well, good luck to you. I hope you do well, and you know, hopefully we'll see you at some point during the night with a big old thornback ray or something.
That's what we're looking for.
Yeah, well, you got the bait to do it, you'll be all right. Wizzy, I'm killing time, mate, so you're unfortunately you're within walking distance, so you're gonna see. Look, this is what you're at. Big old crab, wild rag, quality lug they are, aren't they? Look at them.
They're rag, one from last week and one's...
Yeah, still got enough life in them, that'll be all right. When I look at all these anglers and I look all the bait, I tell you what, Wiz, I'm absolutely embarrassed by what I get up to, I tell you. But I will sort it out in time. It's just, you know, I don't know. I just think...
We're just hoping there's going to be a hound there or so.
Yeah. Well, there might be. I mean, just from my point of view, sometimes I just think, oh, well, it's a dogfish, it'll take anything. So yeah. I just plug away with what I do. And up till now, it's been working all right. But it's going to come a time when it's not going to work. So I'll have to put a bit more effort in, I think.
You do well. As well as everybody.
Well, there's no lives lost in a club match, is there?
No.
It's just a bit of fun, isn't it? But this is getting quite hectic now. 40 anglers on the beach. Quite good, isn't it?
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah. Look at that lot down there. All abilities. Yeah, can't argue with that. I've been in open matches where there's half as many. But
Yeah.
what do you think will be there tonight?
Loads of undersized dabs.
I won't be catching them.
No, nothing bigger tonight.
Yeah,
It'll be a dog or two, I should think.
hope so. I hope they're just to the left of Ben there on my boom rig.
You're on booms again?
Well, I thought, you know, I dug them out the garage they were living in there. I thought, oh, that'll be
You
all
come
right.
across them again.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, I ain't going to make any difference as long as the bait's on the floor. We'll leave Wizzy to get on it. I just wanted you to see, I don't know whether you saw or not, but he's using quite long snoods tonight. So they're the little things
Yeah, we've got longer tonight, actually.
you have to sort of notice when you're fishing near people. He's gone up, 2 up, 1 down, 6 ounce lead. Little
bit of tide out there.
yeah, I've gone longer tonight, 14 inches. I don't know what made me think to do that, but I was only on like 9 inches last time. But if it doesn't work, I'll go back to that. But
Go back short again.
yeah,
I think it'll be.
slightly longer.
Hopefully there's some dogs there.
You wouldn't think it makes much difference, would you, the length of snoods? But when you fishing them open matches and you see a lot of the anglers, they're changing all the time until they find something that works.
Yeah.
So thought I'd do the same for a laugh.
Do what you're happy with, don't you?
Yeah. Right, I'll leave you to it with a couple of minutes to the off, and so everyone's obviously pretty much ready. So I've got a few anglers up there to my left hand side, and then pan round there, loads and loads and loads of them down to my right. So I think I'm in a decent area, to be honest with you. I'm hoping for a bass on one hook, so I'm going to bait one up with straight lug, one with lug and squid, and then one with probably a mixture of squid tip with a bit of manky old mackerel. See if that does any good, but it's just a case really of watching the anglers around me and then deciding what to do once I come to some conclusions. But we'll start like this, you never know. Could do with an early dogfish. When you get them around here, they're normally knocking around high 50 centimetres, maybe 63, 64, the better ones, so they're good points in a competition. And we'll just be lobbing it out there, probably 60, 70 yards to start with. Then we'll spend our time watching the anglers around us and see if we can come up with a plan. 3.5 hours doesn't give you long, but it's a nice amount of time for an evening match. But that's the most important thing. We'll have a cup of tea and then we'll lob that out there, same rod and reel as usual, see if we can catch anything. Be nice to see Ben beat his dad, but whether that's going to come to fruition remains to be seen. Right, about 10 seconds to the off, and I am going to start on them boom rigs, but while it's daylight I'll show you these. So these are just normal 3-hook flappers, really strong swivels, 70-pound line, size 2 hooks, and hopefully they'll do the business if the other rig can't. But we'll start with that. We'll start on the booms and see if we can extract something. But you've always got to, well, I have always got to have a plan B if it don't work, because I think someone's going to need some really good fish to do any good tonight. So got a fish for them. I think there'll be little pelting knocking around, but they're no good, not if someone's catching dogfish, bass and thornback rays. So let's hope it chucks up some fish for the 40 anglers that have made the effort to get out here on a Monday night. Alright, that's it, lovely. Just lobbed it slightly up tide and put a bow in it, so that should nestle into the bottom quite nicely. And just keep an eye on that tip now. Half the time with dogfish it just seems to go slack, so that's what we're looking for. Nice big slack liner. and we got 3 hooks on there, so if there is a pelting knocking around, he's not gonna ruin the cast. So we'll leave that out there probably 12 to 15 minutes and have a look. There are a lot of bait robbing crabs along this stretch, and it will be smooth out time, if not tonight then in the next couple of weeks. And the anglers around me have all got peeler crab, so it's obviously going to make a big difference when the time comes. It might be tonight, and I'll have to sort myself out and get some really nice fresh bait. But I've been lucky since Christmas. I've been doing all right, just fishing out the freezer. So, but we have got a few fresh lugworm tonight, which is something. But there you go. Right, I'll bring you back if something happens. Anglers are starting to reel their first casts in, so I reckon there's going to be a few dabs knocking around. I'm just gonna watch and see what they get. It's not, I think it's going to be one in the last hour. Someone's going to get some dogfish. I think I'll come off these booms sooner rather than later. Longer snoods still, but keep them all above the lead. That one that, there you go, look, what's he got? Two dabs, but they're probably not going to be sizable. They've got to be 23 centimetres. So we've got to avoid them, and we've got to try and get a dog. And Wizzy, who you met at the beginning of the match, he's coming up with 3 bare hooks, and they were on, one was on crab, one was on lug, and one was on rag, so you can't really do much more than that. Just want to see where he whacks it. I like to watch everyone, then do the opposite. Just over 100 yards, I'd say. He's gone. And Ben is a chip off the old block, so he's back casting, and he's getting out there as well, so makes me think come in close if I don't get anything here. First cast in the water, and I've got a dab. Unfortunately, I don't think he's going to make the 23 centimetre measure. Nah, look at that. 21. No good. But he was on that hook below the lead. I don't think that was relevant. I think I'd have caught that anyway. Confidence is low in that rig though. So I'm gonna change it. Just a really simple flapper, no booms, nothing, everything above the weight. And we are going to try for a dogfish, because all I've seen so far is undersized dabs. That's no good to us. We can catch them all night, but it's no good. Be dark in a bit, but first fish I've seen that's sizable goes to Ben Lockwood. So you're beating your dad, I imagine. 23 centimetre dab. We'll get him signed in and get him back in the sea. Well done, mate.
Cheers.
It's getting dark and the match length is quiet. There's absolutely nothing coming around. Anyway, we're back on the just a normal 3-hook flapper, and we have managed a dab. So where will he go? He might get to 24, I expect. So yeah, we are on the card, but really slow start. And there's plenty of people around me that know how to catch fish, and they're not doing so. So it's where we are at the minute. Might change things yet. Well, we've had an hour and 10 minutes, and there's not a great deal to report. This is a frustrating little fish. Look, 26 centimetres this will be. So anyway, I don't even need to measure it to know what that is, but 26 centimetres, no points for that. Getting back in the sea, try again. It's turning out to be one of them nights so far, but it's early days, just getting dark. If we were fishing to 18 centimetres, I'd be quite glad of these, but when they just fill the hooks up like that, no good, unfortunately. So 3 fish, no points, but they've come on after dark, so I'm glad I got that dab, otherwise I'd have caught nothing. There's a couple of better whiting down to my left, but that's all there is really. Hard all night at the minute, and it shouldn't be because tide's ideal. That's a better dab for Ben. He's over 25 centimetres. Lovely clean fish. Well done, mate. Keep plodding along. We've got an hour left. I haven't shown you the plethora of undersized whiting I've caught. I've been at all ranges I can manage, and I think this probably is a undersized one as well, on a bit of, I don't know whether it's fish or mackerel or squid. I bet that's 26 centimetres as well. So frustrating because, but anyway, there you go, look, 26 and a half centimetres that'd go if you pushed him hard enough. So it's a whiting, it's one of number I've caught, and it's not big enough. So hour left, got squid and mackerel wraps on 2 hooks, and lug on the top, just hoping for a fluke bass now. But undersized fish all night for me so far, that is anyway. So fishing big all night. Dave Sycamore's, he's 27 centimetre whiting, might go 28, will it? Anyway,
just about.
He's managed to get one that's cardable, so amongst the bits and pieces out there. What am I going to do to get dogfish, Dave?
Oh, God knows. I reckon you've already tried.
Yeah, I have. I've been trying since we got here.
No, I think they'll just turn up random.
Yeah, that's your first fish.
Yeah.
It's been hard all the way through, I think, but time will tell in the car park. We'll sign that off for him, and happy days. No blank tonight, mate.
No blank.
I think perhaps everyone has days where things don't go to plan, and I'm having one of them. Another 2 fish, both undersized. Sad that is. Just need that to hoop over. We're trying for a bass at the minute on that rod, so see if one hangs itself on them lugworms. Well, I've nearly had enough. We've got to probably manage about 3 more casts, but this is what we're getting, or what I am getting. So if nothing else happens, I'll see you in the car park, and we'll find out who did manage to catch those dogfish and thornbacks and bass and whatever else might be here, because it certainly weren't me. But we'll go to the end, but I think the writing's on the wall, I can't get through them. Better just show you this. This is actually finally an half decent one. Oh, yeah, anyway, here you go, 30, 31. So, but I very rarely seem to catch bass when I catch whiting. Whiting and dogfish seem to mix, but not tonight. But it's very rarely a good bass night here when I've caught whiting, not for me anyway. But you all might have found different, but once they clear off, I think those bass are holding up in the deeper water around the corner at the moment, and I reckon they will gradually move up this way as the crabs start peeling, which will be in the next couple of weeks. But I know further south they're already peeling hard, but up here they're a bit slower. That might be making a difference because there's loads and loads of small whiting up this end of the shingle, and a few dabs mixed in amongst them. These are what you need. Well done, Ben. 32 whiting, and a 23 centimetre dab. Your dad would be proud of you. Hopefully you've beat him. You might have done if he's gone out there for hounds and dogs and they're not there. We'll see you in the car park.
Yeah.
But you've done well.
Cheers.
Well, there you go. It's another match done. Company's been good. Fishing's been a bit here and there. And I think my neighbour might have another dab. What you got, buddy?
Just on the 23 again.
We'll work on that, see if we can get that to 23 centimetres. But that's what's here. And yeah, we're going to car park and we'll see what's happened. Yeah, we're ready, mate.
Result! Right, we all here. There's so many now. Being 40 is a bit tricky. So make sure everybody's here. Right, we'll do the juniors first because that's probably the closest run. In runner-up place, Jacob Ford.
Come on in, Jacob. Well done, mate.
Well done.
There you go, thank you.
Which means the winner is Charlotte.
Well done, Charlotte. Again, Charlotte. Well done. There you go.
Right, we'll start with Zone A. In third place, Peg 6, Richard Ives. 6 fish, 104 weight points. And next time he won't forget his roundel. Peg, yeah. Right, in second place, Peg 3, Carl Eves. 10 fish, 139.
Obviously the jacket, mate.
And the winner in Zone A on Peg 20, Chris Beer, 5 fish, 146 weight points.
Well done.
Well done, mate. There you go.
I love the way you brought that tenner back from your back pocket like that. Right, biggest flat was Peg 2, Lloyd Church, a 29 centimetre flounder.
Well done, Lloyd.
It's gone metric. And the biggest round was Peg 20, a 61 centimetre smooth hound, Chris.
Well done.
Right, Zone B. In third place, Peg 35, Jim Heath. 4 fish, 140 weight points. And just next to him, in second in Zone B, in Peg 36, Kev Green. 5 fish, 145.
Well done, Kevin.
And the winner by a country mile, winner of Zone B, Peg 40, right at the end, Paul Harrison, 8 fish, 400 weight points.
Well done, Paul.
Well done, mate.
Again, that's 2 weeks in a row. Right. Biggest round in Zone B. Peg 40, Paul Harrison, a 41 centimetre bass.
Well done.
How many bass was that, Paul? How many bass was it in the end?
I had 8 bass in the end, yeah.
8 bass.
On the card, he had loads of small ones.
Yeah. Biggest flat in Zone B, in Peg 30, was Steve Medler, 27 centimetre dab.
Well, Steve.
Well done.
Right, and the overall winner with the trophy, Paul Harrison. He's only just handed it back. Paul and Paul.
I can polish it next week.
Yeah.
Well done, Paul. Brilliant. Well done, mate.
Oh, come out. Lucky pig.
Right, you know which one you want. Peg 39. Peg 39. That one. No, I don't think so.
Dwayne!
Well done.
There you go, mate. Less than a boost. Come on.
Right.
Got a Range Rover now.
No.
Right, next week's match, because it's a bank holiday, we're going to be at Kelling, so it'll be no problem with tourists or whatever. So just put that in your calendar, and I'll issue the usual bits and pieces.
Well done. Well done.
Thank you very much. Well done.
Brilliant turnout. 40 anglers. Fantastic. Well done.
Well done, both of you. Top job yet again.
Cheers, guys. See you, mate.